Good morning. Welcome to Mascott and Company. My guest this morning is infamous to worldwide, from Sharron, Lois and Bram.
Skinamarink dinky dink, Skinamarink doo. I love you. Skinamarink dinky dink, Skinamarink doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinamarink dinky dink, Skinamarink doo. I love you too.
Oh, thank you, Bram. That is awesome.
Isn't that smooth?
That
It's
well,
very smooth.
well, you, sir, are Mr. Smooth. I'm a fan. I actually got to live part of my childhood dream. I grew up seeing you on television.
Wait, you're much too old for that.
Well,
How old were you when we started in 1978?
I guess you're right. I was a teenager.
Yeah.
However, there's something. Maybe I just related to your work in my childhood, or it didn't.
Well, I think probably what it is that you've lived young your whole life,
Well, that's for sure.
and as I have.
Well, yes, and that's one thing I find, that you're sort of a kindred spirit in that way, and you're a very gentle soul,
Mostly.
and with Sharron, Lois, and Bram for more than 25 years.
78 to it's like 29 years now.
Right.
29 years. Lois doesn't tour anymore. She packed that part of her association with us up in 2000. But she's still very much a part of everything else that we do, and we still do a lot that doesn't involve touring.
You're still performing. You do.
Sharron and I have a show that we do, either just the two of us or with a couple of other band members, depending on the where of it and the budget of it. And we love doing that. And but we still have, we still sell records, and we still have a business, and Lois is part of that. So we don't get to be with Lois as much as we did in the past, but we're in touch every week at least.
Well, after 29 years, it really must come to a point of winding down and kind of coasting a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice because we get to choose to take time off. I spent some time in Mexico this winter, living in one town and talking Spanish, which I like a lot.
Hola.
It appeals to me greatly. I love Spanish. I like the Mexican people, and so my wife and I just settled in there and shopped in Spanish and lived in Spanish. It's great.
Do you have any Spanish songs in your repertoire?
Yeah.
I would.
Let me see now. I hadn't thought of one. Here's one. This is a little children's folk song. It's Little White Horse, take me away from here. Get me back to the town that I was born. Donde yo nací. El pueblito de donde yo nací. And then it goes on. Tengo, tú no tienes nada. I have. You ain't got nothing. I have 3 sheep in the barn, and gives me one gives me 3 sheep. One gives me milk. One gives me wool. And one gives me butter that lasts me the whole week. Caballito blanco, llévame de aquí, llévame a mi pueblo donde yo nací. Tengo, tú no tienes nada. Tengo 3 ovejas en una cabaña, una me da leche, otra me da lana, otra mantequilla para la semana.
Very nice.
That's it. That's a lovely little song.
Well, see, there's an example of, I don't need the words to enjoy it. And that where'd that come from?
I learned it in a slightly different version from somebody from somewhere else in South America. and I was singing it around with some kids, and they say, we know another tune. And they sang me their tune, and I liked it better, so I decided to use their tune. I recorded it a number of years ago with a group of native-speaking, I think they were Chilean kids, and they sang it with me in chorus.
How many recordings do you have?
I don't know, 20, a couple of dozen.
And is that as Bram Morrison?
No, as a trio.
As the trio?
Yeah, I've never recorded anything on my own. It's all been trio.
But in the early days...
in the early days I was a solo, but I didn't do any solo recording.
And all three of you were solo artists
Yeah.
in the early days.
Actually, Sharron did some recording before we started on a small scale. Not solo, but with someone named Michel Choquette from Montreal, who did children's songs, and they did them in English and French. They made one lovely recording. Lois didn't do any recording before we started.
Can you tell me how the Elephant Show got started?
Sure. But I'm going to take a break. I need to clear my throat.
Okay, well, let's grab a music break, and we'll be right back with Mascott and Company and the awesome Bram Morrison.